Hey guys, and welcome back to another book video with your two favorite book nerds, Amy
and Kelly.
Today's video we're doing something a little bit different since Christmas time is here. Almost. We're gonna be doing a little gift guide for you guys today for the book lover in your life.
Or if you are the book lover, things for yourself or to tell you others to get for you. So yeah.
That's true. Good point.
That's right.
Alright, I think we're going to break it up into categories like by price. So we have an under $10, $10 and under, we have 25 and under, 50 and under, and then, you know, for the splurges, there's a couple things that are a little bit above $50.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm excited to go through all of this stuff.
Yeah.
I want to kick it off with our 10 and under. Start from the bottom, work our way up price-wise.
I have to look up my list, so I need my glasses on, of course. Okay, yes.
I have 3 things written for my 10 and under list, and we probably are going to have some crossover with products here.
Okay.
The first one that I've listed for the 10 and under are mini books. So there has been a thing going around on TikTok. I don't have the actual, like, little product itself because I haven't been able to find it in any Target anywhere. But the Miniverse has, like, their own little mini brands books version, so you can get like the little egg, they're like mystery eggs.
Oh.
So you just like unwrap them, and inside they have like 4 or 5 little packages, and inside are like little mini books, and they actually have like pages. You can read it with a magnifying glass.
So it is like really writing in there. Like
yeah.
The book. Oh.
Yeah, it's the actual book, just like very mini. Like you're gonna need a magnifying glass to check it out, but they look so cool. If you're like me and you can't find the mini books out and about in the wild, you can also make your own mini books. There's actually like a lot of tutorials on TikTok that I found. I have been making some mini books for presents and for things already for this year, so it's super easy. You can do it with things from the Dollar Tree and using Canva. I think it's pretty cool.
If you're feeling creative.
Yeah, because you can like put them in, like, you could have like your TBR be like a little mini book TBR, and then you can just like put them in a little jar and just dig up like, oh, I want to read this book.
Yes, so since you're talking about that.
Very aesthetically pleasing. These
are not 10 and under, but since you're talking about them, I had ordered something that actually did not come in. And it's mini book earrings. And I actually ordered a keychain too, neither one of them came in. So you basically personalize them to your favorite, yeah, it's the glare from the window, to your favorite book cover. So you put what you want on there and they'll do that.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and I had also ordered a keychain as well. So neither one of them came because, well, again, I'll talk about where I shopped after that. But yeah, so yeah, the little mini book thing. And we've both looked at those mini book TBRs before.
Yeah, because they have like the gumball machine ones or like whatever, and like like the amount of time that goes into making all of that, I wish I had. But
yeah,
like they look so cool.
Yeah. And speaking of TBRs, the one thing that I forgot to bring because it's a printable and I did not bring it, but it was $3 on Etsy, and it's a printable of little like prompts for your TBR. So you can print it off, cut out the tabs, and then fold them and put them in a jar too. So it was just kind of fun. And there were some fun, like, I don't remember, read a blue book or something like that. You know, just little fun little things like that.
A really good thing for like a clear your shelves TBR thing or something.
Yeah, just for fun. So also on the subject of TBRs, I got this sticker for $4, also on Etsy. Isn't that cute?
That is super cute.
It is a sticker, so obviously you can put it on your computer or on your Kindle or whatever, or just don't take the back off and use it for a bookmark too.
Yeah.
So.
Or just stick it on yourself, because
or
I also have stickers that I just have sitting on my bookshelf, like in front of my books or something, and then that way.
That's cute.
Yeah, they're just like little decorations. So I think these came from Etsy or no, these came from Redbubble. I think that's where these came from, is Redbubble. I've had them for a very long time, but yeah. Just one more chapter, and then of course, book nerd. The only thing other thing I have in the under $10 thing, bookmarks.
I have lots of bookmarks.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I mean, it really is like the thing to do. So,
yeah, you can never have too many bookmarks.
you can't, and I'm notorious for always using whatever's on hand. I've used a dollar bill before as a bookmark because, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I got an assortment of bookmarks for fun, and because the Peking Jesus is always just funny to me. So if you have like a smut reader in your life, you know, romance reader, I think this is funny because it says, it's the Peking Jesus, and it says, is that smut? And on the back, it says, you've been judged.
That is hilarious.
And what kind of went along with that was this Mary sticker that says, I am concerned. We were not thinking about this very well. There it goes.
Tag team.
Yeah, so I think those are funny, especially if you've got, like, again, a romance reader in your life that appreciates a good joke.
Mm-hmm.
This Etsy store has tons of them that are so funny. Also, by the way, pretty much everything was from Etsy, so I don't gonna keep saying that. This bookmark, which I thought was just gorgeous. It is a coffin shaped, and it has a stack of books with a skull on top. Right? Is that this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that one. I bought another one that has a skeleton reading a book. So I wasn't sure which one I had. And on the flip side, it's a book stack or a bookshelf. So it's gorgeous. And this sucker is thick. I mean, it's not going anywhere. And that Etsy seller also sent me a book heartbeat sticker, which I thought was fun.
That's so sweet.
Okay, so also these were $10 a piece. I think these bookmarks ranged anywhere from like $5 up to like $9.50, depending.
And if you don't want to spend money on bookmarks, you could also make your own.
You can
DIY
make your
bookmarks
own.
with Canva. Again, not sponsored, but I love using Canva.
Yeah.
And I've used them to make our book club bookmarks in the past before. So
Yes, I use Canva a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are little corner bookmarks. So you got your book, and you put them, obviously, at your stopping place on the corner.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, got your little design so it holds your place like that without dog earing, or if you're someone that doesn't like maybe a bookmark that's gonna bend your spine or something like that, then you can do these. And this particular Etsy seller, these are all over the place. These are handmade, some of them are not. Unfortunately, on Etsy they don't always catch the mass manufactured stuff, so yeah, look for that. Anyway, this seller, of course, I have them personalized with my initial. This is the spring one, and this is the winter one. So obviously there's also summer and fall. And then with this seller, if you buy 2 or more, she gives you a free one. So
oh, it's cute Christmas.
I got a Merry Christmas one.
Ah!
So yeah, that is really cute. And also with hers, on her regular ones, not the free one, but the regular one, she puts felt on the back as well. So some don't do that, so it's kind of a nice touch. And these, I was so excited because I didn't think they were going to come in time because I wasn't paying attention, and it was a Canada seller. Oh, it's so pretty. And these are thick. I mean, like cardboard thick. This is like a cathedral window. Let's go in. There it goes. But this is the one that really got me. It's a stack of books, obviously.
Amazing.
Stack of books, 2-sided, but you can write on it. So as you finish a book, you can write the name of your book on there, and it keeps track of your
Oh my gosh, that's
books
so
you read.
cool.
Yeah, right?
You could have one for each year. I mean,
Yeah.
the number of books you read in a year wouldn't fit on that because you need like 12
Well,
of them, but
I don't know, there's a lot of books on here, or you could double up too. But anyway, I thought it was just a cute way of keeping track of the books that you read
Super
and keeping it handy. So I thought that was fun. I think each one of these bookmarks were $9 or $9.50, but they seriously are thick. There is nothing that's gonna
very good quality.
destroy these things. Plus, they're handmade. She designed them. She did the art. It's all hand done. So, yeah. How about another bookmark? These are always fun. Ribbons. Ribbon marks. So they always have a charm on either end. I like this one because it was sweet. Sweet little flower. It's not going to do it, is it?
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Got a pretty little mint green ribbon with beads and a little flower on either side. So I think they're really cute. This costs $7 on Etsy. That's all the bookmarks. Well, except for one. There was one that was over $10. So sorry. I do have another one. Did you have anything else under $10?
I sure did not.
Okay, well, I have one more thing, and this is fun because, I mean, we all know, like, the gift for a booklet is books for a reader. But I understand people don't know what to buy, or you don't want to do gift cards because they're just impersonal, or you maybe don't want the person to know how much money you spent on them. So these are really fun little things that I found on Etsy. We are always talking about Blind Date with Books. I mean, when we go book shopping, if they've got them, we're buying them. Because it's fun. It's just a little...
Like, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. It's just so fun. So on Etsy, I found... This is a thing that you can buy on Etsy, but it's not just the book. You get to pick your genre from whatever they have. But also... Here, they give all these little gifts to go along with it for your reading experience. So there's a pen and little stickers for annotating. So you can do that. There's a sticker. Oh, more stickers. A tea bag. A cup of tea. Another sticker. And a bookmark.
Oh, nice.
And this one, too.
You could probably
write on this one, too. With all of your, because there's just outlines of books on there. I don't know. We should have thought of this beforehand, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have not opened this. They did not have a fantasy genre, so I picked, I think, thriller. Because I think it was horror thriller. I don't think. And it's so quaint. I mean, look at the wrapping on that.
I'm still in shock that you picked a horror thriller
And there's like little... Well, there's no fantasy.
Yeah, but still.
Well, it was kind of limited. I mean, luckily these are all over the place. So if one store doesn't have your genre, another one will. I was kind of in a hurry, so. And these are all used books, by the way. So she goes to used bookstores or library sales or whatever, and so recycles books, which I thought was kind of
nice.
That
is a really good idea.
Yeah. So, I don't have no idea what it is. I'm just going to rip the paper. Lisa Jackson, The Third Grade.
Okay.
I've heard of Lisa Jackson, but I've never heard of the book. So, anyway,
It's
whatever.
a nice book.
There you go. It's a paperback, but you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, this I thought was really good. This particular Etsy seller, which we will have all the links for this stuff, but this was only $9.50.
That's a lot for...
Yeah.
You're getting a lot for that price.
Exactly. That's what I thought. I'm being very loud. So anyway, that was fun. The other thing I'll mention I did not get, they do have book gift boxes all over the place too,
those.
where it's a book plus whatever,
a mug and
a
stuff
candle,
like
a mug, socks, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. So anyway, that is my last 10 and under thing.
All right, 25 and under.
Yeah.
Okay, well the first thing I'm going to talk about is this book light from Amazon. I love this book light. You can like put it on your neck like that and then adjust like where the light goes. It has 3 different light settings. Look at how bright it goes. Both of them are that way. And you can also, I'm pretty sure, adjust the like type of light. Like you can, you can have it be like a white light or a little bit warmer and all of that. So I love this. It's rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about batteries. And yeah, cool. It comes in a lot of different colors, so it doesn't have to be so pink and girly, but I love this thing. I use it every single night.
Handy.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, this is something that could be pretty good for Kindle users out there. Or, you know, if you just want to sit and scroll on TikTok for a little bit. But it is a little, like, handheld page turner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen those.
Yeah, so you can get these on Amazon as well. And it has, like, It just has little buttons on it where you can turn your pages forward, back, and all of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this can connect to iPhones, Androids, any type of phone that you have, or Kindle, most Kindles. And yeah, it is also rechargeable. It comes in this really cute little carrying case, and just keep it by your bed. And then in the wintertime when it's cold and you don't want to have your arms out or hold your phone because your arms are tired, just... So another good 25 and under from me for a book nerd are notebooks, reading trackers, journals, anything like that. I am constantly writing down all of the notes for a book club and just like keeping track of all the books that I read. I do keep track on my Goodreads as well, but I also just like to have like a little notebook that I write things in and all of that, because it just looks like so fun to have, like, to be able to visually see like all the books that you read, and you can make little designs and stuff in the notebooks. I know that Clockwork Reader, her reading journal tracker is like super popular. I haven't personally tried it out, but a lot of other people seem to use it. Books and Lala has a whole video out there where she experimented with all different kinds of reading trackers. So yeah, I tend to just stick to the normal like big journals and use it however like I want that way.
Some get really into it, like I think it's the Nerdy Narrative. She uses like she scrapbooks her journal.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
a little
like
bit much for me.
Crazy.
It's a bit much for me. I don't have that kind of time.
Me either.
Another under $25 gift is tote bags. Book nerds cannot get enough of tote bags, let me tell you. There is no such thing as too many tote bags. You want to have ones that are super cute like this. You can find some of these usually at like indie bookstores, which is where I got this one, and it's also a really great place to shop for all of your book gifts. Support local, support indies. Yeah, but I love my tote bags, and Kelly and I both have way more than we could probably ever realistically use. Yes. We rotate them. I rotate mine.
I do, yeah. I do too, depending.
Just keep them on a rotation.
It also tends to be like a good free gift from people is tote bags, so that's another reason they get so many tote bags too. But yeah, true. I use tote bags. I have all the bags.
Yeah, there's so many with like good designs, and they're just so cute. And
they're cute.
They're just so practical too.
Yep.
So, I mean, gotta figure out how to carry around all of your books.
Gotta.
Yeah.
And other stuff, like your journals and your lights and your...
Yes.
all your accessories.
For real, though.
Okay, so my under 25. I have another list. So, to finish off with the bookmarks. This is a crocheted bookmark. A little so sunflower. Cute. It's got a leaf at the bottom. It is adorable. I love it. It's so cute. And of course a sunflower. Naturally. The last kind of to-do with bookmark thing is you have to have something to keep your bookmarks in. So this little box came from Etsy as well. It was $17. And again, there's all kinds of these around, but this one is just, has a burned wood design on the top, and it says, I have lived 1,000 lives and traveled to 1,000 worlds. So I thought it was cute. I think it's big enough, it'll do it. So that, and the seller kindly sent me some stickers and stuff as well. There's always something I like about Etsy is because you are local, well, maybe not local, but small business shopping. And just remember that Saturday after Thanksgiving is Small Business Saturday. So whether you're local or someplace like Etsy, know that you're making somebody very happy. When my Etsy bell goes off and it's a cha-ching sound when I sell something, yeah, it's just like, oh, I sold something. Somebody wants my stuff.
Yeah.
That's when you shop small, that's what you're doing for someone.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Shopping small.
So anyway, you've got your little box. You can store all your bookmarks that I now have. And what's sad, oh, I don't think those will fit. No, the little corner ones don't fit. What's sad is I'll probably still have this like in a different room. And I will still use like shopping receipts and dollar bills and all of that good stuff. But at least
For now.
for now, I have a little box to keep stuff in. And I said these were too big. Anyway, okay. I'm going to give Walmart a little bit of a plug. I know the sweater that I am wearing came from Walmart. It's like $20, and they had these in several different colors, but not really the point of Walmart, but just to say that book people love anything cozy.
Yes.
Excuse me. Whether it's a sweater, fuzzy socks, a lap blanket, and of course there's, you know, all price ranges for that stuff. Our little mugs to put
Warm.
whatever
Drinks
warm.
in.
I mean, right now I have coffee, but I get tea bags. I've been known to just drink hot water sometimes because I know I need water, but I want it warm. Readers tend to love cozy things we can wrap up in. So there you go. Also, to go along with the cozy vibes is candles, because that's another thing that seems to kind of go along with that one. This one, the label says smells like she's reading again. And this seller has all kinds of little candles like that. This is a soy candle that I think is like a clean linen. I actually was supposed to get apple cider, but I think they gave me the wrong one, which is fine because this is wonderful. But this was $18. Going back to apparel, t-shirts, because I love me some t-shirts. This one I bought special. It says, I have no shelf control.
That fits you well.
It does fit me very well. But also one I'm wearing now, which says, I'm a book dragon, not a bookworm, which tends to fit me because, you know, I have a hoard and I read fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm a dragon. And also the t-shirts that I've been wearing in the last few videos, those all came off of Etsy. So this t-shirt was on sale. So I ended up paying $20 for it. It is more on off sale, obviously, but again, Etsy has all price ranges, and there's always something on sale at Etsy, so you can find something. And a lot of them, when it's a cutesy little saying like that, more than one seller is going to be doing it. Okay, so this is something I will probably be gifting to possibly somebody in this room that is not me. But I thought these were just adorable, and it would honestly fit either one of us. They're earrings. They are cat book earrings.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Right? Okay, I'm going to try this. We might just have to put a picture up. Adorable. They're made of like an acrylic, and it's in a cat shape, and then it's got 3 shelves of books on the cat shape.
They're so cute.
So they're adorable. Cats and books kind of seem to go together. Those were, I think, $13. And again, I bought the little earrings with the mini books. They just didn't come in. But. And also this, kind of a little less kitschy, but it's cute. It's a silver bracelet. It's just a plain silver chain, but the medallion on it has a book with flowers coming up out of the book, and I thought it was really sweet. And you're not going to be able to see that either.
Oh, there you go.
There. So I just thought it was really, really cute for somebody that likes something a little simplistic and things like that. I think it was $20. I will go with this personalized library stamp that I got. It says from the library of, and it's got a little mountain thing on it. There it is with my name. This one is an ink stamp, a self-inking. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, it's kind of cute. I personally wouldn't use this on every book because I tend to recycle books, and I don't think I really want like to buy a book that has somebody else's name in it. Although it could be kind of fun because then if you see who had it before. I think this is pretty cool too when it's got your name on it to date it. So write the date that you bought the book in it, or at least a time frame or something, because then even if you do like resell or donate the book, the next person that picks it up. I mean, it might be in an antique store someday, and
oh gosh, yeah.
somebody can pick it up and say, oh my gosh, this is from 19... I'm thinking antique for me, 2016. I found it like 1935. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not gonna date myself that much. Not quite that old. Anyway, I think it's just neat. Or if it is, I mean, I probably would only use it on books that I intend to keep for my own, for sure, that I will keep forever and ever. And then maybe my grandkids someday, or my great-grandkids can like say, oh, that was Grandma's book.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. They probably won't care. My kids will probably, like, after I'm gone. I have 2 boys. They don't care.
Yeah, there's gonna be like, oh,
There's gonna be like,
dang,
okay,
books, trash.
Yeah, like, load up the books. Okay, well, speaking of books, I think the last thing I have for 25 and under is books. So, special editions. You got 1, 2. Mine were under 25.
This one was not.
Obviously all kinds of price ranges. I got this Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, which was one of my favorite books that I read this year. Barnes & Noble just came out with this edition, which is a color play on the UK edition, which I also have. The only version of this book or edition I don't have is the Fairy Loot edition, because anybody that's selling their Fairy Loot editions want like $200. But Fairy Loot editions are always like hardcover. They have sprayed painted edges. It's always like artwork on the inside. I mean, it's, But I know darn well those people did not pay $200 for their subscription box, so whatever.
Supply and demand.
Yeah. One of my other favorite editions is Neil Gaiman's The Ocean at the End of the Lane, the illustrated version, which is one of my favorites. I love it too, and it's got illustrations all through, which is really cool. So if you know that your person has a favorite book, consider buying them a special edition. And again, all price ranges. This one happened to be $18 on Barnes & Noble, and I got this one on Thrift Books as a used book for $15.
Oh, dang, yeah. I got that one new, and it was much more than that.
I waited till I found it a good one used, so I got it for $15. So you can do that as well. Like I said, this is a used book, and you'd never know it. So
yeah.
You can get really good deals on good books. So the last thing that I have for this price range is a book subscription box. This is Book of the Month. You can gift subscriptions for as much as you want, a month up to a year, I think it is. I subscribe myself. It is $17 a month, but your first month is like $9.99. And I'm pretty sure though, if you get a single subscription box, it's still like $17, I think. Anyway. But if you're a subscriber, they have all of these perks that go along with it. Like when I had gotten my 12th box, because you can decide whether or not you want to keep the box. You don't have to take it. And you get to pick up front. They have a list of books that you can choose. And if you don't like any of the choices, then you just opt out for the month and it goes on. So you don't have to get a book every month. So after you get your 12th box, you get all kinds of perks. That's where I got one of my tote bags. But you get the signature blue box. You always get a bookmark with it. And this is mine this month. So I got What the River Knows by Isabella Bañez. So, and they're always hardback. They're always gorgeous. They have the little signature emblem up in the corner, BOM. And they're just really nice books. But that's the one. And you can get one book, and you can always choose to do add-ons if you want. You can get up to, I think they have like 5 or 6 choices every month. You can get all of them if you want to. So yeah, as many as you want.
Book of the Month is awesome.
Book of the Month is very awesome, and it's just fun to get that blue box in the mail.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have for 25 and under.
50 and under. I only have one thing left since we covered kind of subscription boxes, and
I do have another subscription box. Talk about it.
The only subscription box that I've ever used for books is Book of the Month. Well, I guess I did use, what was that one called? Owl Crate.
Owl Crate.
I've used Owl Crate before, and
Tons.
I really, really liked Owl Crate as well.
Yeah.
It's really good for like YA readers. So
Mhm.
it doesn't apply to me much anymore, but if you
Yeah.
have someone who loves YA, like definitely a great
Yeah.
choice for them. And it comes with so much stuff in that box. Like
Mhm.
Book of the Month sends the book and the bookmark.
Yeah.
Owl Crate sends the book plus like stickers, and I even got a pillowcase one year.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
There's so much stuff. So definitely look into that for your YA readers. But the main thing that I'm excited to talk about for my 50 and under
Mhm.
is something I just recently got. Because it's winter. And I am always cold. And as we mentioned, book lovers love things that are cozy. So, one moment.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. You're gonna have to
This is
put in a full picture of yourself wearing it.
This is the best thing I've ever bought in my whole life. It has a hood with Sherpa lining all throughout. It also has a little pocket right here, so you can put your whole book in there if you really wanted to.
I mean, you can't see, this thing goes to the floor.
Yeah, well, I am also short. I'm only 5'1", so on someone taller than me, this probably isn't going to go to the floor for you. You're going to have a little bit of your ankles hanging out,
Oh, but still.
yeah, it's a complete wearable blanket. And the sleeves even are like fitted sleeve ends, which I love because I absolutely just hate them just sliding down.
Yeah.
These don't slide down. Like, I am just a little cozy bug in a rug.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so cute.
Love it. And it comes in a lot of different colors too. Not just pink. I don't know what it is with me and pink.
Pink.
Apparently. No one would have ever guessed that they'd see this day for me, but yeah. I love it. It's so warm.
That
so
is
cozy.
I like that.
It's amazing.
That is fun.
It's amazing.
I tell you what, once you're in it, you're in it.
Yep. I'm gonna have to do the rest of the video
That
of
is
this.
so much better than what were those
The
one
Snuggies.
things? Snuggies.
Yeah.
Because it was like,
And this-
I always thought those Snuggies, they never quite covered things right, and I don't know. Oh, look at even a belt. You can even belt it.
I feel like a book Santa.
I was gonna say, you look like a shabby chic Mrs. Claus. Because it's pink, so it has to be shabby chic,
Yes.
right?
Yes. But it is warm, so just know that you are going to be nice and cozy because I'm hot now.
Okay, so I just have to put in, it's nothing that I got, but between things that, you know, we have to snuggle and this, it just reminded me, I did not know, probably because I'm not a spicy romance reader, but apparently there is now a spicy icy vibe, because apparently all you girlies that like to read spicy romance also like to drink iced coffee.
Oh yeah.
So apparently that's all your all's thing.
Yep.
So there are so many iced coffee cups on Etsy that say something like spicy icy girl or something like that. So if you are a girly or a guyly, I don't know, that likes to read spicy romance and drink iced coffee, there's all kinds of those kind of options for you too. I don't like either one, so I didn't. Good for y'all. And yeah, neither one of those things are quite my bag, so I didn't get those. So, but that is apparently a vibe thing now. So
That tracks.
all you spicy girlies out there,
Yep.
that would be something fun too. Well, I have one thing for 50 and under, and it is a light as well, but mine's a little pricier. Mine was $29. So this is like a book holder light. So you put it on your thumb. There's a lot of these without a light. Just
Yeah.
like decorative
You can get
little
them on
things.
Amazon and like
Oh yeah.
3-packs and stuff for under $10.
And then it just, I think this part would be awkward for me, but then you can hold your book open like this. I've seen some on Etsy that are actually made out of like gemstones, which I think would be heavy enough you could put your book on the table and it would hold your book open
Oh, that would be nice.
for you.
See, that's one thing. I have some of these like book holders that I got off of Amazon, and I just do not like them.
Yeah, I think
don't
they
think
would be awkward.
Yeah,
for me.
like
'Cause
if
that's
you
not how I hold my book.
Yeah, like when I have
Well,
a paper.
Is, I guess. I don't know.
Well, when I have a paperback, I always hold it like this, so because I don't want to crease the spine. So I'm always holding it to try and keep it as open enough to read, but still closed, so I'm not creasing anything. And those book holders, they just, I don't want that.
You can go pretty far without breaking the spine.
I'm scared.
Just don't do what I do.
It's also gonna like crease here on the
It does. Just
don't
do what I do. If there's a reason that all my flaps, my top flaps flip up, is because I flip paperbacks like this. I know, but that's the reason why. So anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about.
No.
Okay, this holder on your thumb. And then of course you just hold your book open like this. The reason I got this one, like I said, I think these are awkward. However, this one has lights. Lights on them. So you
Looks
can,
like car headlights.
it does look like car headlights. So you can hold it at the end of your book and it shines light up onto your book like that. I like to sit out on my patio and read. I like to read in my fire pit does not give me enough light to do that. I think in the car, this would be a good thing to read in the car. Amy's is probably handier, but I mean, if you don't want something hanging around your neck, or if that's uncomfortable for you for any reason, maybe this would be a better option. Anyway, I like to read outside a lot, and especially this time of year. So I think that would be good for that. So, like I said, $29 I think on Etsy. So, but yeah, these things are all over the place.
Yeah.
Just not all of them with lights. Some of them are just, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but to each their own. It's not how I hold a book. Okay.
So, our splurge items.
Our splurge items. These are over $50.
So, we're still keeping with the cozy theme for me.
Cozy. Oh, a weighted blanket.
It's a weighted and heated blanket.
Oh my goodness.
This thing I bought for a Valentine's Day gift to myself a couple years ago, and I love it. It is great for winter, great for reading. It does come in at around $120 on Amazon, but I don't regret a single penny spent on this blanket. It's amazing. And you can also, it has a little remote. I'm not quite sure where that remote is right now.
So much for the heated element.
Yeah, well you can take the remote part out and you can just use it for the weight, which is also really comforting and great.
Is.
So like in the summertime or spring, whenever, when it's not quite as chilly, you don't need the heat, you can take it out. But yeah, I love it. It's a really big size blanket. I'm not gonna like completely unfold it, but I can fit my whole body under the blanket. So it's at least 5 foot tall. So it's a pretty big blanket.
Yeah. So just like maybe a little less than a twin size.
Yeah, I would
blanket.
say probably. And it's wide too, so you can fit 2 people under it if you wanted to. If you were like close and snuggly. Yeah. Not that I don't snuggle with people when I'm reading books. So.
I don't share blankets.
I don't either. Only with my cats. But
if they're laying on me.
Yeah.
But my husband and I, we have 2 separate sets of blankets on the bed because neither one of us share. We like to both roll up like burritos. So we don't share blankets.
That's the way to do it. It really is.
It is.
Then you don't have to fight.
No, and everybody stays toasty. Did you have your special edition book over there that you wanted?
Kind of talked about it a little bit, but Barnes & Noble has a whole bunch of these leather-bound special editions. They are more than $25. They're, I think, around $30. So they're not too much over $25. They're pretty close to that, but I have
got one too.
Oh, yep.
My Jane Eyre.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of these. I have 1, 2, I think I have 3 shelves on my book in my bookcase
Oh, wow.
of these
Yeah.
editions.
I just have this one so far.
I have like over 20 of these books because I am irresponsible financially.
Have you seen my shopping haul today?
Those are also really great, especially if you know that they are a big fan of like some of the classics, like To Kill a Mockingbird. They have like the complete works of Edgar Allan Poe, Sherlock Holmes, like just pretty much an edition like this for everything, and they look so beautiful on the shelves.
Isn't it, is Barnes & Noble the one that does the Penguin editions? Also, they're like
so.
cloth-bound classics with printed
I don't know if I've seen those ones.
books like Whoa has an entire collection of them. I've seen them out, but I haven't bought any yet. But anyway, yeah, there's all kinds of special edition, especially if you're looking at classics.
Yeah,
So.
for sure.
Okay, well, I have 2 things that were over $50. Yeah, so I'm gonna save that one for last because I was waiting for that. My other one, though, the first one I'm going to talk about is also a book subscription. It's from Caffeine and Legends.
That fits you well.
Yes. And so they have 3, or no, maybe 4 different boxes you can get. One is like just the book. One is a book with tea. One is a book with coffee. And one is a book with tea and coffee. And I have only been getting these like 3 months. So I'm doing tea and coffee until I get a good idea of what they put in there. And then I might drop it back to just one or the other. And you can change. Like every month you can switch it around to whatever you want. But this is a bit more like the Owl Crate cart that Amy was talking about, in that you get all kinds of little extras. I will say, before I show you this box, they are always paperback books. And they're not always books I've ever heard of. Although last month's book was by Josiah Bancroft, who does the, oh, I took it out, the Babylon Tower trilogy. And one of the other ones was, apparently this is a big book on TikTok, which I have not seen, but Assistant to the Villain. And it's got really cool sprayed edges on it.
Only the first copies of that book has the sprayed edges.
Oh.
Most copies that you'll find now in bookstores do not have sprayed edges.
Well, there you go. So this came in, I think, 2 months ago. I never heard of it, but apparently it's actually on the Goodreads Choice Awards list for.
Oh yeah, it was
romantasy. Because they now have a romantasy category, which I am so appreciative of. Because I was so tired of Sarah J. Maas winning the fantasy category every time. And there would be like no, I don't mean this in a bad way, no straight fantasy. Is it real fantasy? Is it true fantasy? Is it pure fantasy? It's none of those. Just straight up fantasy. Like, not with a really big, strong romantic element. But I think this was on the romantasy list. But anyway, yeah, I could rant for Goodreads for a while. But so apparently lots of people have read it. So, I mean, there's some books that they come out with in this box. Anyway, other than that, I have not really heard of these books. But whatever. The boxes are fun. So, open it up. The first thing you usually see is a little flyer that says about this box. The author will write a little note. It tells you about the stuff that's in the box. And this particular one has a couple recipes on the back. For like, you can use your stuff in the box that they give you to make. And then, for this one, I got Legend Dark Roast Coffee from One Village Coffee. It's always different every month. Different suppliers, different blends. The tea is from Broken Leaf Tea and Apothecary, and it says Flight of the Griffin, which goes with the book. And then there's always just a couple little extras. This time there is a little Italian herb spice mix that you can mix with oil for, dipping your bread. And these little cards. It just says pocket wisdom that you can kind of keep at your workplace or glasses, because I can't read without them. So, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts, by Winston Churchill. So little inspirational cards. I like work. It fascinates me. I can sit and look at it for hours. So little thing of cards. And then the book. This book this month, and you don't know what the book is. It's a mystery. They'll come out with a theme, kind of like Fairy Loot does. They'll come out with a theme, but they don't release what the book, and you don't have a choice. So, this one is Stone and Sky by Z.S. Diamante. I have heard of Diamante, but I've never read any of their books. Anyway, here's the book.
Looks like it's part of a series.
It's the first in a series. But they also send along a little bookmark that was chosen by the author, and a little plate that is their signature. So you can put the plate in the book if you want to or not, but they're signed. So
that's pretty cool.
I would prefer to put it in the book, because I'm like, what's the point of having a signature if you don't put it in the book?
Right.
But you know, I guess some people don't, and that's why they make it a sticker instead.
Oh.
So anyway, you get all of that, and the cost of the book with tea and coffee is $59. And then, like I said, you have the choice of doing coffee, or just tea, or just the book. So you can do either one of those. I am also on Fairy Loot is a fantasy one that is YA. But they also do an adult one, and I am on the waiting list for that.
So there's a waiting list?
Yeah, because apparently they just, well, I've been on the waiting list for over a year. But they had just started it. And so I'm assuming to figure out their supply, because they do a lot of this too, where they give you little special gifts and things. So they have to, all that has to be pre-ordered. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm still on the waiting list for the adult Fairy Loot.
Sad day.
Yeah, but they have beautiful editions of their books.
Yeah, I watched a couple of booktubers do an unboxing with their Fairy Loots, and it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Those are beautiful books.
They're pretty elaborate sometimes. There's another one I can't remember, but it's more of a like contemporary book box for adults. But it's like $60 a month too, but I mean, it is packed full of stuff. And they have these little things, like there's a sheet and it'll say, when you reach page 20, then open this envelope.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right? So I can't remember the name of it though. I'll have to go back and look and see if I can find it. But yeah. But I mean, it, like I said, it's kind of pricey, but it'd be a cool gift for a subscription. Or, you know, if you can afford it, I think that'd be great to get once a month. I don't think I'm going to stick with the Caffeine and Legends both. I don't know. I'm going to give it another couple months to see if the books I really like. I just like the idea of getting the coffee and the tea, but I just don't want to keep spending $60 a month for books that are paperbacks that I don't
even really know about.
That I don't know if I'm going to read.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it another couple months, because they threw me for a curveball when Josiah Bancroft showed up. So it's like, oh, okay, maybe. Okay, I have one more item, and I'm so excited because this video gave me the excuse to get something that has been in my Etsy cart for months. So excited. And that is a book valet. So you can see it has a place for your coffee cup, and it has a slot where you can put like your glasses or maybe your bookmark. But if you have this, you don't need a bookmark, because I am terrible about when I'm reading. I'll stop where I'm at and I'll toss my book like this over the arm of a chair, and I'll leave. And then of course the cats knock it over, or my son knocks it over, or our dogs knock it over. Somebody is knocking it over all the time. So your book valet is to hang your book on. Like that. And it's got little slot in here that you could slide your phone. There is holes in the back where you could run a charger cord through for your phone. And this is gorgeous. It is so well made. I opened the box and like the smell of fresh varnish. It still smells like fresh varnish. I can just like sniff it. And the top up here, like the little corner up here is protected. It's with leather. And so you smell,
that's nice.
you smell the leather too, huh? Wood and
we
leather.
know what kind of candle Kelly really wants.
Wood and leather. Anyway, it's beautifully, I mean, the scroll design, that's all cut out. And then there's a little design etched into this down here. And it's just this really gorgeous, like, mahogany color. I love it. It is normally $65. I got it on sale for just over $50. So it was pretty good.
A lot less than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, there are some that are a lot more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some that are a lot more elaborate too. Like you can adjust this part. Or there's like more slots in here. And I mean, there's some that are more elaborate, but there's some. I just thought this one was gorgeous. And I really like the leather protection up here for your book. And so my problem now is where I'm going to put it. Because there's 3 different places that I need this.
You're just going to have to get 2 more.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. So anyway, like I said, I've been waiting forever to get this. I got it on Etsy. Alrighty, that is all that I have.
And that's all that I have.
So if you can't find something to buy on that list.
Yeah, we had so many good ideas. Not to like toot our own horn or anything, but like, especially you found some good stuff.
I found some good stuff. I did. Yeah. I'm trying to think if somebody was gifting to me, other than the book valet, what I would want.
They're all so amazing. I don't know how
I
you pick
know.
one.
Well, I mean,
probably the Snuggie.
Yeah, maybe the Snuggie. That might be cool. Yeah. I don't know, maybe the blind date with a book thing off Etsy, because I just think those are so fun. I rarely ever get a book I will read. But there's just something that's so fun about them that it's just neat.
That's why all those like little mini verse things are like so popular, because like you don't know what you're gonna get, and it's like everywhere now is having those mystery boxes and stuff.
Well, yeah, and like the mystery boxes on Etsy, or even just the book gift boxes on Etsy, because you don't know. I mean, your recipient, you can see obviously when you order. I think I just like things like that, because last year I got all of my female relatives for Christmas those happy. Is it Hygge? Hygge? Hygge boxes? Hygge. It's Danish? Word for cozy.
Okay.
And so it's all about cozy things. Oh. So socks and coffee mugs and teas and chocolates and things like that. So I got, and it's just a gift box. It's, you know, you can get them as big or small as you want. But I got a box for every one of my female. I just think they're fun.
Yeah.
You get to open this box and all these things inside. Those are fun. So that's probably, I don't know, probably what I would pick. If somebody wants to send me a gift, jump on Etsy.
P.O. Box is down in the description. Feel free to send us Christmas gifts.
Candles.
We'll open them on the channel.
That's right. Yeah, we'll give you some airtime. Why not?
Yeah.
Candles too. This isn't the one I wanted, but hey, it still smells really good actually. So I'm happy with that. I'll just have to go buy another one. Hope that helps you with your Christmas shopping.
Yes, and since this video is coming out before Black Friday and Small Business Saturday, you can go and make your list now so that you're all prepared to get all the good deals and all the shopping done.
I'm not sure if we said so, but we'll have links in the description to all the things.
Everything we mentioned in this video will be linked in the description.
I did want to give just a couple of words of caution about Etsy. Because I think a lot of people have the notion of Etsy as just being this big online craft fair. You know, where you go around to people's booths and it's like all handmade. And that's mostly true. But you do have to watch out because Etsy can't police the whole site. It's too big. And so a lot of times like mass producers will get on there and you don't. Or it could be like an individual will open a shop, but they're really just a drop shipper from China. That happened with the mug that I bought. And I should have known better, but I didn't. But I bought this really cool looking mug and it's still in China. I'm like, oh, I didn't, okay. It didn't, and it doesn't always say that in the description. So you really have to kind of watch and see. A lot of times if it looks like it's possibly mass produced and there's a bunch of other people selling it, it probably is. So just, and nothing wrong with that necessarily. It's just not really an Etsy vibe thing. But just be prepared that you probably have to wait. Production times, I ordered all of these things on November 7th. And it is today, November, what is today? 18th. And there are still things that I did not get. So be aware that this time of year production times are longer. Mm-hmm. Definitely check out, Etsy puts in there a estimated delivery date on each item. So just make sure to check that. But if it's something you need to have in a hurry, don't even trust that. Because there was one thing I ordered and it should have been here, but when I went to the seller's main page, in big block letters across the top, I will be out and won't fill orders until November 17th. But she didn't change her production times, so that didn't change the estimated date time. So just watch out for these kind of things and just realize that it may take a little bit longer now. You know, some of these sellers make things as they're ordered. So they're made to order, and production times, it's not going to be an Amazon where they box it up and ship it the day you order it. Right. So just going to say that.
But most of the things you get on Etsy are definitely worth the wait. So
they are worth the wait. They
do not
are worth the
discount
money.
them for any of that.
It is handmade. I know we're running out of battery, but I want to say also a marketing thing that Etsy pushes itself is they allow options. So a lot of things will have like color options or design options, but the price at the top is the absolute lowest price thing that there is. So when I was looking at stamps, I was like, oh my gosh, these are only $6. Cool, I'll add. The $6 was an ink pad. Because this is self-inking, but they also had the like wooden block stamps. So you really have to watch out what you're buying sometimes. But Etsy encourages that. I think that's misleading. I don't do it in my shop. But when you have different options at different price levels, they'll put the lowest price and it may not be what you're going to get. So yeah, just bear that in mind. Okay. But overall, yes, Etsy is wonderful and I shop there all the time.
Yeah. And you sell on there.
And well. I sell on Etsy.
So, other Christmas gifts and things like that, go check out Kelly's Etsy shops, plural.
Shops, plural. I have Mary's Garden Rosaries, which is my religious items. And then I just opened the Book Bauble Shop, which is going to be for my bookmarks. I actually have a whole one bookmark listed so far.
Hey, someone go snag it, because this is one that she made for me.
Yeah.
And I absolutely, if it will focus, there we go. I love it. Like, look at the little coffins.
I have so many charms and so many ideas, and I have a lot made. And then I got a new computer, and I forgot to back up a folder, and I lost it. So, yeah. It's still on my old computer, but that requires me to plug my old computer back in. It's a lot of work, and I didn't have time, so... The Book Bauble Shop on Etsy has one bookmark in it. But we'll have more, so
yeah. And
I'm working on it.
Both of the shops linked down in the description as well. So definitely go check them out.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before our battery dies,
yes,
we're going to do this real quick. So hope you got some good ideas. Hope you enjoyed watching.
Yeah.
And I'm Amy.
And I'm Kelly.
And we'll see y'all in the next one. Happy holidays.
Bye.